Like in terms of just the fundamentals, yes. Like, well, for traditional sort of stuff. When it comes to sort of digital effects, I'm like, probably better to look at YouTube.
I was going to say, YouTube tutorials are always good. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tales of Gaming Addiction. Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, I should say, on Tales of Gaming Addiction, where we just talk about random stuff for ages.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Totally not making good.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, part of me
curious
really wants
stuff.
to go back to the way we used to do it, of like, I just hit live and whatever we were talking about is already in the stream.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
See, I think we should do a bit reward of like do 200 bits, and then they can find out what we were talking about beforehand before we were behaving ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
but
You assume
there
we behave
is.
ourselves on here.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's
And-
relative.
But we have had a civilized conversation for past 11 minutes. I've been live for 11 minutes already.
Oh no! Oh no!
So yeah.
So yeah, well, welcome everybody to the madness that is this stream. Last time we were here, because we were away last week because I had a cold.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know
right.
where it came from, but it snuck up on me and decided that Monday was a good day to strike.
Oh boy.
Yes, and also on Monday, I also noticed one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I also got corona.
No.
Does that mean everybody here has had the plague at least once?
Well, I've had it twice
yeah,
now,
think.
so.
I just
Wait,
say at
twice?
least once.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh girl.
So I actually did I had after the cruise, I had like total crash. Like I got like really sick.
Okay, you are now the third person that's been on a cruise and has caught COVID.
Yeah.
Other people I know have gone on holiday, been on planes, which is recycled air, fine. Cruise ships, bloody plague ships. Kill them all.
Yeah.
No more cruises. Cruises
And,
are
like,
exclusively for either moving ferries or mass cargo.
Yeah, and this is interesting that this is the third time during COVID when I actually got to the same ship. Like, we have had this cruise all the way through COVID as well.
Oh shit.
We haven't gotten it. I haven't gotten it before, and it's interesting.
It is interesting.
But yeah, I'm fine. There is nothing like I I only have like little bit of a same thing like if I would like have a cold or any like something like I have a really like this a light version of COVID.
Yeah.
Although I did sleep like 3 days.
Sleep is always good. But speaking of sleeping, back to the D&D in
Yes.
hand, where you guys had entered an ancient tower structure based within the form of a giant dragon, and you battled a Captain Blight, who managed to critically wound one of your party men.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, Druid's BOP and just nuked him into the ground.
Yes.
Curse that archery form. And everybody else also pitching it just to beat him down the stairs. As he made his escape.
It's a disgrace to all cowboys.
But his design was so cool. I was so glad of all the extra heads I had choices of.
Yeah.
Well, now he's just a little armless.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's armless now.
Yeah, his arm was shot clean off.
Yes.
I've got to reach my character model with blown off arm. That's fine though. Outside of that though,
Light blown apart.
mm-hmm. Outside of that though, you guys did also delve throughout the rest of the tower. You found a library full of old tomes and books that described ancient battles and ancient warriors, and going quite up into more recent history. In one wing, and in another wing on the ground floor, you also found a forge, which was working with regular metals along with some more exotic materials. In one wing, and in another wing on the ground floor, you also... I can also hear myself on someone's thing.
There you go.
So you got very quiet all of a sudden. I was like, what?
There we go.
It's that response of like, when you hear yourself, you stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
And
weird.
then you just feel bad because, like, oh god, I'm
That's
so
how I
sorry
sound.
I've
I sound
inflicted
terrible.
people with my voice.
Yeah, and I myself am the kind that if I hear myself speak, I start tripping over my words, being that I start to listen myself.
Mm-hmm. That's just
Either way.
Anyways, but you guys then ventured up to the upper levels, where you found it was more of like a sparring and training area. And Captain Das decided to go to the third floor, to which the DM kindly said, no, please don't, because the painter decorators hadn't finished decorating yet. But you then uncovered a secret basement level by shooting out a chandelier and letting it crash through the floor.
Yes, we did.
Look, I was losing my patience. People are throwing things from the floor above, and I am trying to read a book.
Like, unironically, I am actually studying as we play through this Tensor's disc. Because that's my solution to the Forge problem. So I believe at the end of the last session, I was perched on on Rex's shoulder,
Yes.
reading a book.
Reading on how to cast Tensor's floating disc.
Yes. And also...
And how to work in older editions of D&D.
And also there is the fact that my weapons haven't been updated.
Ooh, have mine. I haven't thought. Mine probably have not, because I have Thingy's gun.
I'm sorry, I was busy.
It's fine.
Hey guys, do you know where the perfect place to start the session is? On the third floor!
Yeah. Yeah.
Das was immediately booted down through the floor and the hole that's in the floor going to the basement.
I'm genuinely surprised that Das didn't jump on the chain whilst it was falling.
Yeah.
But Doctor Strange nothing all the way down.
Whee!
Are you telling me you couldn't see that happening?
No, actually, I was expecting more Das to dive down if I mentioned it was made of solid gold.
Oh god, like DuckTales kind of thing, and then he just breaks his neck. Because it's solid gold.
DuckTales.
Talking about... sorry about the tangent, but talking about DuckTales, I've actually been thinking, how would it look like if you would have the money silo which Scrooge has,
Oh god.
but it would be filled somewhat with water.
I mean,
So
it would be the best dive pool in the world, but let's face it, I wouldn't be too surprised if Jeffrey Bezos or Elon Musk or someone hasn't built a money bin.
yeah, that's true.
And just hasn't declared it.
Well,
Yeah,
So I hate to be the spoiler on this. You probably wouldn't be able to swim in it because it depends on how much water you put in. Because if it's gold, and if we go with gold coins, it's going to be solid. And it's the whole thing of like you can pour water into a jar of sand, and it just fills in the gaps.
yeah,
You need
that's
a lot
true.
of water to be able to swim in that money.
Like,
I mean, if
Oh,
you're
yeah, that money.
going off like the modern DuckTales lore, then that money bin is lower than it ought to be, considering Scrooge McDuck's wealth.
yeah,
It does have some laws to why he dives from such a high height. It used to be level with the board at one point.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
The building, to be fair, because me and Tom been watching DuckTales, the building is a lot taller that he's in. It's more like a skyscraper than a mansion. New one.
Mm.
So it's like,
renovated, so it's got
actual,
more
like-
diving space.
Yes.
yeah, so it's like higher up.
That is
It's like-
actually a great point.
It is like a longer building
Anyways,
than the
Yes.
mansion in the original.
who would like to dive down into the basement? Speaking of diving.
Well, as Eppa is reading on Rex's shoulder, he is going to walk slowly, not to disturb Eppa's reading, and of course trying to a little bit sneak into the basement without Eppa noticing.
Okay, you make your way to the edge. F is happily flicking through his.
Oh, that's how you align the ley lines. Okay.
Yeah, he's happily reading through the
that's-
book. At this point, Rex,
that's
you are
that
at the
room.
edge and you are looking down. You can just see just darkness. You cannot work out how far the bottom is.
The overwhelming temptation to just boot Rex into the hole along with Pepper is just the temptation's there.
Yeah, well, we could. Rex actually asks Eppa, Eppa, hey, can you actually get down from my shoulder for a moment? I want to test out something.
Okay.
And
Just sort of puts his thumb in the gap in the book, just grabs a piece of like the whatever Rex is holding, it just sort of slides down the back.
yeah, Rex just goes and takes one of the corpses,
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's right. We have
carries it to the edge and just dumps it there. And listens for how long does it actually fall. Do I need to make
Make a perception check for
perception.
me. It's just, my brain's like, the music is too perfect because, it's just me playing Elder Scrolls again.
Yeah.
What is this room trapped in anyway? Well, I see the floor is a different texture.
Oh wow.
Body trap. That is terrible.
Oh.
You don't hear it hit the floor.
Why can't I hear the music?
Because I play it on the stream, but I don't play it through Discord.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, could I make a perception check to see to hear whether the body does indeed hit the floor?
You certainly can.
Let the butt.
Yeah, let the bodies hit the floor.
There you go. I can do that.
Dust can hear the body hit the floor.
Yes.
Indeed, you do, Das. There was a solid thud
Okay,
as the body
like
hits the floor. Sounds like it's a good 30 feet down.
so 30 feet down. So if he's doing some mathematical shenanigans in his head, which are absolute nonsense, by the way, because he doesn't know how to math. I was like, Blue, you're the brains. You're one of the many brains in this group. What are the chances of us being able to jump down there and not breaking our ankles?
I have no idea.
Oh, I suppose. Hang on a minute. Let me find a rope of some description. I think. No, wait. I used the silk rope to tie Blightby up.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I mean,
He's in a nice bit of shibari right now.
well, right now, no, I mean, I could take the silk rope from old Blighty, but when he wakes up, he'll realize he's free and he can run away, and I really don't want that to happen. So, anyone else have any rope or any smart ideas as to how to get down this hole?
I mean, how deep is it?
30 feet.
How wide is it?
Just points to the actual like perimeter of the pit.
About 10 foot wide and 15 feet across.
Yeah, that measurement. Thank you, ominous voice in the sky.
No, but
So, I do have a solution. You might not like it though.
I'm intrigued. Do we pile all the bodies, like, in a very neat pile, so then we can sort of use them as stairs? Although saying that, we've only got 3 left to use. They could make lovely cushiony landings.
No! No! We jump and I cast web near the bottom to slow us down.
Oh!
This is a Minecraft.
I mean, technically, enters them during its turn. On a failed save, they are restrained. If we choose not to resist, we stop falling.
Okay.
Our movement becomes 0.
There is a possibility that don't someone of us actually have Featherfall?
That would be much safer.
Yeah.
Marie does not have Featherfall, but she does have 50 feet of rope in her bag.
And Rex also has 50 feet of rope.
So there's plenty of rope to just tie off somewhere,
ourselves.
preferably in the rubble, and then you guys can just lower yourselves down.
Oh no.
Anyone mention this 50 feet of rope?
Oh no.
Because like all D&D characters, everybody forgets they have rope.
I don't.
I don't have rope.
Also, there is one little thing what worries me.
Which is?
We need to actually have someone up here to make sure that Blightbite doesn't actually wake up and get free from the ropes. Because he could just untie the rope and just leave us there.
I mean, I could stay up here. Or
True.
we could hang him off the edge.
Well, that's true.
Or we can tie him to a pole of some sort. Like a pillar.
Or do we want to make
Whichever one
sure
takes
that it's safe down there?
We could, we could always tie a rope to the end of the silk rope that I have skillfully tied around old Bitey, and then we could just drag him along with us, take him for a walk.
I had a little bit more sinister idea.
Oh no, I want to maroon him on an island with only a
you want to maroon him in an island, but I was thinking he's tied up,
Yes.
Why not tie the rope into, to his bind and use him as an anchor?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeet him down the 30-foot fall, and he is tied down and he won't probably wake up, although I'm not sure if the 30-foot fall would kill him.
Well, then we just lower him gently. We're not savages, Rex. Oh gosh, I actually remembered your name. Oh god, I'm more delirious than I thought. Oh no.
Yeah, well, that times comes to everyone does.
What, that they get all delusional because
Yes.
they remember your true name and then they just start to believe are absolutely insane?
Yes.
Hmm?
Well, anyways,
Dash, grab the rope and jump before I kick you down.
fine. All right. Well, I need to grab a rope from someone else. Just
And again, mage hand to cover the mouth.
Oh, for goodness sake, Rex, give me your alien's like, Rex, just give me your 50 for your rope. I've got this.
Yeah.
Ties it round this pillar.
I just
Hand ties the two halves together. Hands Das one end and tells him, just jump.
I've
Alright,
got a
then.
slightly better idea before you jump. Just
uh,
thought of it. Why don't
oh.
we tie the rope to one of my crossbow bolts and fire it down there? And then we'll make a short
oh, like a
rope,
zip line.
like a zip line, yeah.
Oh, that's
That
then
is
you got
actually
away-
not a bad
And then
idea.
you've got a way back out again as well, because it would
That's
be
very true. That's a flash of genius, Blue. I like you.
That is actually a great idea.
a little bit more engineering than just jumping down there blindly.
True. True.
Alright then.
All right.
So you jury yourselves a zipline. I won't bother making you roll for it because you've been arguing about it long enough. Who will be the first to use the impromptu zipline?
Ooh, me. As captain, I feel like I should go first. Whee!
Alright then.
I mean, if it can't take Dash's ways, it can't take anyone's.
Oh god, I'm
And-
obscured by the darkness. Oh no.
And Rex is just listening,
Whoops.
And-
Actually, I should build the map player.
asking like, Rex, is it safe?
Alrighty then. So Das, you are the first
Yes.
to descend down into the darkness. It's only but a brief moment as you fall on through, but you'll find yourself now in a very strange change of pace. You find yourself in a wide open meadow-like area. Sort of the sky above you is a nice blue, although you can see like the sky is broken where the ceiling has come in. But as you descend, you come into like a small, steeply hilled like dell area with 4 exits, one at the north, south, east, and west directions.
Guys, I have some good news and some surreal news. The good news is I'm
And
alive.
If we get too far, no one can
Yeah.
hear you when you shout up. There is no audible
yeah.
echo.
He's still gonna say it regardless.
Oh yeah,
The good
but I'm
news-
just going to throw you into the other room.
Yeah, you're gonna what?
What about the rest of you?
Okay, my first question would be: is can any of us see? This is more for the group because Zeppa is
No.
very much firmly nose in book again.
Nobody can see down through the darkness. You know the rope is fine, the rope is taut. You saw Das use it. You heard him go wee, and it stops the second he went through the darkness.
Should I be? Should I go protect our little bit not so sane captain?
If you're doing that, uppies.
He just sort of sticks his hand up in the air to be grabbed. Still reading the book.
At this point, Rex Rex just lifts Eppa up like a little baby and just places him on his shoulder.
Oh no, could you actually just hug me? This is gonna be much more dangerous if you put me on your shoulder. Just let me have my arms free. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Alright then.
Uh,
So you two descend down the zipline, and much like with
Yeah.
Das, you hit the darkness. There is like the sensation of wind flying past you, and then you find yourself likewise in a wide open green space. You can see Das doing something, although what that is we'll go over in just a moment. But it's an open
Yes.
green meadow where Das is. He's like in this enclosed area. There is a blue sky above you, but you can see the hole through the sky. And the zipline going through. And as you guys go through, Aileen looks over to Tig and goes, shall we? The boys are going to get themselves into some sort of trouble. Christy?
Alright, there you go. Back again. I needed something to play. Somebody had sent me something and it was like, I'm gonna mute because
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
You do
Aileen's
not need to
looking
hear
over
it.
to you as the boys have now jumped in and it's like, shall we go after them?
yeah.
Alright.
No, I'll do the very cool thing of getting my trident out and
Oh, and using it as an
sort of
action.
putting it
surprise.
either side of the road, yeah.
Yes. Alright then, I'm going to bring Das back up to join us. Welcome back.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, hang on a minute, how come Rex gets to go on mute while Das is sent to in like
Because
different
the others had to wait.
room? Anyways,
But yeah, this is where they all end up. In this area down here. You all find yourselves in this green meadowy space. Das, what were you doing whilst the others were waiting to join you?
playing Ip Dip Sky Blue, who's it not you, with the entrances, so that if anyone's like, which way shall we go, at least he's like, I have a plan, and yeah, okay, I know exactly which way we'll go first.
Okay, so which way do you go through first?
East.
Okay then. So for Rex and Eppo, as you guys come down the zipline,
Yes.
you watch Das dart through the east wall, through like a small cave of some sort. But just as quickly as he runs through, Das reemerges out the same hole again.
Whee!
Okay.
But for Das, it's like you ran into like a dark cave, and like as your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness, you're like then adjusting to the light again. It's like what?
Well, that's new.
Also, yeah, that's new. And at the point when it does stop in confusion for a moment, Rex is just gonna say like, "Oh, damn! You missed like a very adorable moment when you dove right in."
Oh, what adorable moment would that be? Is there a love confession that I don't know about?
No, Eppa was just like uppies for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That presumes you put me down.
yeah, of course.
Well, either way, East doesn't seem to go anywhere since I've literally just come out right at that second. So we're just
Try
going
west?
out. Sure. Whee!
Oh.
We'll go west.
Okay, you go through the rest, and you watch Das disappear into the darkness, and then he reemerges.
Well, this is becoming one of those comedic plays where the characters go through different one exit and then come out a completely different exit, and then they just go back through the exit, but then they come out to the completely different direction of where they originally went, and it's just all very confusing.
Yes.
Well, you might as well complete the bit.
May as well.
Yeah.
Up to the north.
And once again, Das goes through the north, re-emerges out the north hole.
So process of elimination would dictate that the south is the right way to go.
Or maybe all of them are the wrong way to go.
Only one way to
Well-
find out.
Nyong.
So yeah, just go and check the last one.
Das, you go through the south exit. You re-emerge from the south exit, only there is now a glaring difference this time.
Oh.
Your companions are not there.
My friends! My crew! Why are you not there? Or is he hallucinating the entire thing while everyone's
No,
just
for everybody
like...
else, you watch Das disappear into the darkness, and he doesn't return.
Okay, should we go after them?
I mean, they tried all the other doors.
Yeah.
1 minute. Wait. We probably should have done this before completing the bit, but maybe we should check for magic, since dimensional manipulation.
Good thinking.
Hopefully that doesn't mean that Das is dead. I feel very sad about that.
Yeah, it would be sad if Das would be dead.
Yeah, so I guess an Arcana check.
Yes, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. I'm just going to message Das something really quick.
That's a
I'm
23.
Okay, I
don't
was
see that
like-
because you're in the channel. Das, do you go in another direction? Just let me know what it is in chat.
Oh, like, am I compelled to go in the direction?
No. It's just what if you're going in another door, let me know.
Okay.
There is a path through this. I just need to keep track of where you are. With a 23 effort, you deduce that this is like some sort of a magical trap. Like there is clearly a route through all this, and it's one of these where like you need to keep picking the right door. What happens if you pick the wrong door doesn't seem to matter all that much. But you're unsure if this kind of thing has problems elsewhere.
Oh. Well, I guess all we can do is experiment and find out.
Yeah.
Unless anyone's got a better idea.
Should
Aileen
we?
has one, and she marks the doorway, like at the edges, with an arrow, using her staff as best she can.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
did she
good
have
point.
access to do a craft? I can't remember.
I want to say possibly yes.
Yes, she does.
I don't-
So instead, no, she grows up a small field of flowers into the shape of a triangle.
There is one idea I have, which would be kind of a safety measure.
Mm-hmm.
Should we tie like a rope around each other's waist so we don't get lost so easily?
Makes sense to me.
Alien's like,
Yeah.
no problems with that. We used all the rope, and we have used all the rope.
Oh. I guess hold hands?
Yeah.
Aww.
I'll just catch up with Das before he does something stupid.
Yeah, and catch up to Das before he does something stupid.
I mean, 1 minute.
Just Epet hauls himself up onto Rex's shoulders. I can't read a book if I'm holding hands. Just sort of like plops the book on Rex's head and continues reading.
Put a piggyback who just uses the ears as a book stand.
Pretty much.
How tall are the doorways? Because I can just imagine Effa just bumping his head like. whilst-
They are fairly tall. They're like 7 foot high. and 10 foot wide. They are wide enough for a lot of things to get through.
But isn't Rex like really, really tall?
I can't remember,
how
but
tall Rex is.
I assume you're not going to be dumb enough to let ever get knocked off every time you go through a doorway.
No, but
You
every
guys do have
time
some
we
level
go,
of spatial awareness.
yes, and every time we are going through a door, wrong. Rex is actually gonna say to Eppa, "Okay, so now when we go through the doors, hold on to your book, being that I might bend my ears down a little so we can fit through."
It's okay, I've not let go.
And just sort of like holds on a little bit tighter with his legs.
All right.
All right then.
He's got tiny thighs, but the thighs are doing what they can.
They're well worked thighs.
Yes.
Zangief would be impressed.
And
He squeezes
why-
Rex's windpipe and crushes his entire neck. I mean, what?
why do you force me to say this? Thick thighs save lives.
Hey!
Because they do, and knee highs are my demise.
Yes.
Alright then. So you guys go through the southern door, you all meet back up at Das. Whilst the room itself is now the same, Aileen and Rex, because you have a more keen eye for this kind of thing, you do notice that whilst the area is the same, your zipline is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Dear
Yes.
diary, it has been exactly 2 minutes since I have left the rest of my crew to determine what has happened to my fate. It's just like having this council of one.
I'll just write on a scrap of paper that he's kept in his hat for days.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, Das is sat there in the middle of the chamber.
I don't know how long I can last without the company of others. God. He's just totally oblivious that you guys are there. Wow, no one's gonna say it. They're just gonna let him continue his like soliloquy.
Yep.
Just
The sentence about this continues, Das.
yes, that he's just descending into more madness than what he's already descended into. And just as he's like, "Oh, when will this torture end?" He turns around, sees everyone. "Oh, there you guys are. Oh, I wondered when you were coming along."
Alien's
So-
like, we were gone 2 minutes. Less than that. So, which way do we go next? Oh, mighty captain. Or if anybody else has an idea.
Well, there's only one way that we can settle this conundrum, and that is playing the classic game of Ip Dip Sky Blue. And seeing as the south entrance was the one that made a little bit of progress, I suggest that one of the other exits is the one where we would progress.
Out of curiosity, when I did my Arcana check, did I discern what sort of magical maze this was? Like, does it obey dimensional space? I.e., is that southern door a tunnel or just a portal?
You got the sensation that they are tunnels, but they seem to be like snaking tunnels, almost like an anthill.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a sensation of movement. It wasn't so much like go through and then, allow with portal, your vision shifts.
Oh no, it's very much more of a. It could just be that the southern door is the correct entrance again. Like, the southern door could quite literally just be. Could either be the way back or the way forward. I don't know. That's why I was
You've got
like,
the
is it a
suspicion that the
tunnel or a
southern door
portal?
will not be the correct door.
Thank you. I'm not going to interrupt Das then.
That's right. You are very high on your arcana. It's very hard to like try and say like, this is a very sneaky room with a clear exit without actually saying it. The only way I could put it into like a bit of gamer context would be if you played a certain very popular N64 title. This is going to trigger you and bring back some Vietnam flashbacks.
Oh, I know exactly which one you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was trying to decide puzzles, and that was a good one to go for.
Right. Just spin. Whee!
Okay, spin to win, Des. Which door do you go to?
Okay. We're gonna go to the north door. Let's go!
Alright then, Das, you disappear into the darkness.
Yes.
And you re-emerge back at where you started. You look up, you can see the hole in the sky, the zip line coming down, and your crossbow bolt.
Oh no. It's one of those. Okay, so then if I go down the south door, then I meet up with everyone
You
else.
bump back into everybody else.
Okay. So I will bump into the back of everyone else and be like, oh, there you guys are! Well, I mean, I've discovered what happens if we go through the wrong way.
So what happens if you do go through the wrong door, Das?
We literally wind up back at the beginning again with the zip line and the hole in the sky and Aylin's beautiful flowers with the arrow pointing in the general direction.
Hayden's
Well-
like has a look of chocolate face. They're still there. Cool.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we put an X on the floor and try another door.
To which Aileen goes up, drew across an X of red poppies.
No. Right, I'm going west. Whee!
Alright then. You dash in through the darkness, and you re-emerge back into an area of empty space.
With no one else there.
No one else there.
Right, we are presuming there's only one way through.
No, presuming so, yes. I'll bother.
I'm
I
going
also
to
realise I
put-
forgot to do something.
I'm
No.
going to book the book away. Drop off Rex's back and try the east door.
You go through the east door.
Mhm.
Alright then. In that case, then that makes up for my mistake earlier. So, Eppa, you go through the east door, and you emerge back at the first room, with the hole in the sky and the crossbow bolt.
Sorry, you might have to repeat that. My headset just died on me.
Oh no!
No!
You go through the east door, and you find yourself back at the first room, but there's a hole in the sky, and you're ziplined to the crossbow bolt.
I found myself back at the beginning? Oh dear.
Oh well. Trots to the south door.
As you trot across the centre of the room, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that. It's a 19.
Okay, as you trot across like the middle 10 feet of the room, you didn't spot it initially, but you like, oh, that's a hole, and managed to step back just as like this grass-looking tarp just falls in, and you watch it just drop down into a 10-foot deep hole.
I just sort of peek my little snoot over it to have a look in the hole.
Do you see the top at the bottom? It's just a dilly little 10-foot deep hole.
I should probably get back to the others. But, Joy.
And go through the south door as planned.
Okay, you re-emerge back into the middle room with the others.
So, So, each door does go back to the beginning. Also, there's a hole in the floor.
Also, I'll be right back. I can hear some banging downstairs. I assume someone's at the door.
Oh my.
Am I think gonna die?
No, that is not a song for this call. But yeah, so like yeah, there's a hole in the floor. There are traps in here.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Should we try sticking
Uh.
something down said trap? Running away?
Right, apologies about that. It was someone. It was actually someone coming in through the door, but also kicking in the glass box at the same time.
Okay.
Recycle
Take it
kits.
they're meant to be coming in your house.
Yes. Yes, don't worry, I'm not being burgled at this point in time. So yeah, Eva, you rejoin the others is where I am at right now.
So yeah, there seems to be a pit that's opened up. Or at least it was always there and maybe we just avoided it last time. It's only about 10 foot deep, but it'd been very inconvenient. I mean, there was a top. I don't know if there were spikes at the bottom.
Aileen looks over, it's like, let's not question that then. And she'll go
Is
through
anyone
this way
here
to
good-
catch up with Das.
Wait, are any of us good at checking for... Oh god, okay. Checking for traps!
Dun, 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 dun,
I assume you'll go through the west door to catch up to Das.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I'm gonna bump you all into this room. Since you come in west, you'll come in this way. Alright then. You emerge back into another green space.
Dear Diary, it has been exactly 1 minute and 37 seconds since I have last seen the rest of my crew.
Hawk lands on your hat.
I was gonna say, this isn't gonna turn into the cube, is it?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
So have we
Oh,
got to do
no.
some fun mathematical equations
Oh
of
no.
how many there are and...
Oh god.
all I can
want-
say is, so, like I said, that there was a very popular N64 game, and this is just hell. The first time you go through it.
Is there... Did we unintentionally name ourselves after prisons? No? Okay.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, that's... Try the north door. If you end back up in the original room, I warn you, there's now a hole in the floor.
Oh, there you are again. Now, I really should be a little more patient. Well, I mean, thank you for the warning. I suppose I should go through the north door. Be right back, gentlemen and ladies. And
Okay.
we will go through the north door.
Das, you emerge back at the original room. Crossover,
Okay, with
hole in
the-
the ceiling, all that jazz.
And the hole in the floor?
There is no hole in the floor.
No hole in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Hang on. What do I have to throw?
What do you have? What do you have?
The spore grenade. No. I do not have the spore grenade. Do I have a? No. No.
I mean, you got a bag of coins.
I'm not gonna throw coins in there. What are you mad then?
Yes, I am. I've designed this room deliberately to screw with you all.
Is
That's
there-
rude.
Is there a pebble of some description nearby?
You do find several small pebbles, yes.
I would like to throw a small pebble into the center of the room.
Okay then. You throw it into the center of the room. Nothing happens. You hear it hit the grass with a dull thud. If you want, you can make a perception check for me.
I mean, I could make a perception check.
This is the best room I have ever devised.
And it's an 11.
Okay. Well, I have some news for you. There is no pit trap this time round. Instead, you look out and you can see, nestled in the grass, some of them painted deliberately to blend in, bear traps. The entire floor has been littered with bear traps.
I barely saw that coming. Anyways, after making you facepalm,
It's another one.
I do believe that deserves a round of applause.
yeah,
A slow clap.
Yeah,
Sadly,
really
it's not
like.
triggering on Discord, but there is a slow clap.
anyways, I would. You know what? I would like to grab one of my torches, and I would love to set off a bear trap in the hopes that it would set off a chain reaction of bear traps, disarming all the bear traps in the room, and and therefore I would be able to walk across the floor safely without getting damaged by any bear traps.
I realise I should really make note of who's done what. Alright then. So Das, you set off the room for the bear traps
Yes.
quite safely, and you managed to make it all the way back to the others.
Right, Pepper, if you're going to make up a joke about pits, at least make the whole bear trap thing convincing. No, if I hadn't have used my wits to get past all them bear traps, who knows what would have happened to me.
What?
Oh. Also, Das, mark off a torch from your inventory, because the bear trap will just smash that thing to splinters.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Do I look like I carry bear traps?
Well, I don't know. You carry like tons upon tons of gunpowder. I wouldn't put it past you carrying a bunch of bear traps.
This is not the. It's not the same.
Well,
That's like you saying that you wear a pirate's hat and therefore carry whiskey. Everyone knows pirates carry rum.
Well, whatever's whiskey got to do with that pirating? Whatever you spouting on about?
That's my point.
Well, then everybody knows that pirates usually drink whiskey. It's like it's practically part of the brand.
I thought it was rum.
Well, it's rum. Yes.
Not whiskey.
No whiskey, no.
Yeah. Well, okay, now I'm confused.
Right, I'm going... Okay, so we went north, and bad stuff happened. So... We haven't tried east yet.
That's where it came from.
Wait, I thought we came from the west!
No,
Okay,
we
you
went
through the
through
east door,
the
but
west.
you come out the west door here.
Oh, okay. Yoink, I'm over here then.
No, I went through the west, and then... Wait,
Yeah, so you came in through the west. You went through the west door. You come out on the east side.
okay.
Like, you
I
have
was
looped yourselves
very
back around.
So have we come through two wests?
You went
No,
south,
we come from
then west.
south. Yeah, south and west. Okay, so east is definitely not the right answer then, as is north. Therefore, it's either west or south.
South?
Be my
Suppose
guest, Pepper.
South would be
Okey-doke.
closest.
I go south.
Okay then. Pepper, you go through the south door.
What do my kobold eyes see?
You emerge back into the first room once again. But this time, there is no pit trap. But at the centre of the room, a crossbow has been set up on a stand. And it's pointing right at you.
Oh, that's less good.
Yeah.
I cast Detect Magic.
Do you detect the magic of this place? It is a powerful dimensional shifting magic.
Oh, I was more worrying about the
Oh, the crossbow. Yeah, that's fine. It's just more like you open up your senses like, oh, this entire room is just decided to F with me.
Mm-hmm.
Someone obviously took illusion to the nth degree with this place. But the crossbow
Wait,
itself
illusion?
is not magical.
You said illusion.
Yes.
Okay, that's useful to know.
But the crossbow is not magical. The crossbow is not magical. It sits on a little pedestal and is pointed at you.
I'm gonna take out. What have I got on me that is not a magical tool? Cool. I'm going to take the manacles from my bag, crouch down, and throw them along the floor so that they skid across the floor towards the crossbow, whilst crouching down.
Are you throwing it overhead, or are you flicking it along the floor?
Skimming it along the floor.
Okay then. As you skim it along the floor, it catches the tripwire, sets off the crossbow, and it fires without hitting you. I just saw Das's comment. No one asked. Is my response to that one? I don't think anyone asked.
Yeah. But yeah, so I follow the path of my manacles and take a look at this crossbow. Is it attached to the pedestal?
It is by a rudimentary mechanism that allows it to pull the trigger if someone breaks the tripwire, which your manacles clearly did.
Is it a particular effort to detach the crossbow?
With your skill and background, you can see that a couple of bolts loose in here and there, and that's it. It will come straight out.
Yeah, I just slip it off and follow the way that I do know.
Okay then.
But I'm going to skim, just have another look to make sure there are no other crossbows in this room before I make my walk.
It was just the one. You're fine.
Not at all paranoid in here.
Again, this entire place is meant to be screwing with you.
But yeah, when I get back to everyone else... Okay, look, Das. 1, I didn't set up any bear traps, and 2, setting up a crossbow is in poor taste.
Well, I didn't set up a single crossbow, and I still have my short bow. Do I have a short bow? Or was it the crossbow? Yeah, I have a short bow, not a crossbow. So get your lies straight, Pepper.
At least I've got evidence to just throw the crossbow at him.
Ah! I was gonna say I'll try and catch
It's a
the
pretty
crossbow.
well-made crossbow, although you can looking at it as well. Something I should have said earlier. It looks old. Clearly, with the materials used, it's oh wow, this was made by hand yonks ago.
Well, we can always chuck it at the next beastie or so that tries to cross us, even though we haven't come across any beasties yet.
Oh, I purposely hung the manacles from like an open, like from to an obvious point on my belt, so they're visible. After that last thing, so they're easy for another throw.
Pepper,
Yes.
are those hanging from your belt a pair of manacles?
Yes.
And the general purpose of manacles is to shackle an individual's hands or feet together in such a way that restricts their movements greatly.
That is one purpose, yes.
So let me ask you the penultimate question of all penultimate questions. Why did you not bring them up when restraining old Bitey?
I was in the library.
When I asked if anyone had any rope or bindings or anything, you could have easily said, "Oh, I have a pair of manacles, perfect for the purpose," instead of me having to use my silk rope. You absolute, yeah. You know what, I'm going to go through the west door and
Just I'm gonna sneak my hand behind my back and just use message to invade the Council of One, and just be
Oh,
like,
God.
oh, I mean, you know what Eppa's like with books. He's a sweetheart, really.
I know, but Eppa could have at least said something about the whole manacle thing, so that we would have not had to waste resources on the wrong person, and then we could have easily used the silk rope to then tie ourselves together, like as though we wouldn't get lost, and then yeah. He's just going to continue with the Council of One and just go over.
There is going to be a little giggle under Eppa's breath because Eppa tricked them into using their real name.
I love this party so much. Just a little nudge, and you guys will start turning on each other. It's great. Alright, Jess, you go through the west door,
Yes.
and you re-emerge back at the first room, with the hole in the sky, the zip line, and a pedestal in the middle of the room.
With nothing on it.
Nothing on it.
I would like to yeet the old crossbow in such a way that it could possibly catch some potential tripwires or like some potential sort of holes in the walls with poison darts and things along those lines.
You yeet the crossbow across the floor.
Yes.
It does bounce like it catches a tripwire, and you hear like the click of a mechanism, and you notice like the pedestal has a latch on it. That would act
Right.
like someone's hand on a crossbow trigger.
Okay. But nothing happens.
Nothing else.
I will pick up the old crossbow and try and memorize the route of which. So
The
it'll
route's
be.
still marked like aliens to crafted
Yeah.
markings.
Oh yeah, so it's southwest, and then that's just.
Yeah, southwest, and then you catch up to the others. I will say, as you walk past the pedestal, you do notice like the mechanism and like the whole pedestal itself looks like someone tampered with it.
Oh, somebody tampered with it.
It's almost like it's designed to hold a crossbow. Right, the crossbow you're holding right now, it's kind of weird. Just something in your mind for later. Yeah, you catch up to the others.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so we tried the north, west, and south, so I guess the answer is east. We go east, and hopefully we make progress. Right, I'm going east.
For me.
Okay,
Yep.
You guys all go through the east door. You emerge on the west side of a brand new empty space.
Woo!
As you enter
Okay,
this
so-
space, though, I would like you all to make perception checks for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, dang.
Perception, my favorite ability.
I know it's my favourite too. I always put points in perception.
Or
Nothing
What
out
you
of the
want?
ordinary for you, Das.
Natural 20.
God
Dirty
damn,
20.
Rex and Eppa are nailing it.
Like Das is still like engaged with his cancel of one.
I like to think that the detect magic hasn't entirely worn off, and it's just a case of
I see the universe.
I smell the cosmos. Oh wow, Alien just rolled a natural one.
Oh no!
oh no.
But it's higher than Das.
What are we rolling? If my
Perception
page
check.
ever loads. If my page ever loads, that's the thing. Said it's not loading. D&D and beyond.
Oh no.
Come on. On your way.
Well, whilst we wait on your perception check, Eppa and Rex, because you two got freaking high and over 20, you notice very faintly down at the south door. Looks like someone else has come through here, and they too have scratched in something. They scratched it into the stonework, and it is
Okay.
and it is in the shape of an arrow, pointing down at the doorway as if to be like this way.
How old does it look?
You would say, because you're quite an intelligent man, Eppa, somewhere within the range of 1,000 years?
Oh,
This is going to be a draconic. Just
shit sticks.
What do you mean? Oh, shit sticks.
So either somebody was stuck here for a very long time,
Yeah.
time is distorted in here,
Oh,
or someone died in here 1,000 years ago, and this is the last remains.
if this
That's
is
a
the
pretty old scratch.
Oh wow, and Tink
My
also got a
perception.
22.
oh
So
god,
Tink, you also spot the very faint markings of someone like, this is the way.
So what you're saying is that if time is distorted here, that we could potentially come out of this place several thousand years older.
Yep, but another completely different time.
Let's hope it's not that one. Let's just hope this is a very old puzzle.
I will go through the south door because I'm a leader.
Alright then,
And
Das, you go
leader.
through the south door,
Yes.
and you emerge into a safe space.
Ah,
You find yourself back into a nice open room.
does it have beds and like an oven space where you can cook food and stuff? Where it's very
It's
nice
the
and
same old
comfy?
grassy field you've been trotting your way through.
All right then.
Everybody else, you wait a good couple of minutes, and Das has yet to emerge.
Huh. Got it right first time.
Like I say, this is getting very hard to track now. I regret going this far. But it's worth it, damn it. It's going to be worth it for the joke at the end.
Oh god damn it.
Suez is what we've got so far. Suez. I was gonna say, that's like, dear diary. It has been exactly 15 seconds since I have left the rest of my crew.
as we walk through,
This
message.
this is actually very nice.
Yeah, I'm going to slip in message, and it's just like,
I'm very sorry for calling everyone by the wrong names. I should really reflect on that, and maybe they wouldn't abandon me.
Yes, that is something I do quite often. I really should memorize these names properly.
oh, message. I've never enjoyed this so much.
Maybe I should make the effort of learning everyone's names and actually getting it right for them. maybe it'll make them feel more appreciated. But then again, nicknames can be endearing. And then it's not like they're insulting. But I suppose I shall make the effort as an experiment. Just to see.
What do you make of that, Rex? 30 seconds?
What?
30 seconds before they realised?
Maybe.
Oh, no, they've not reacted yet.
I was going to say, you saying this out loud?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you are. So, there were definitely no deep and meaningful feelings mentioned out loud in this place. No, definitely
No.
not. No.
No, ignore everything that you say from
Ignore
now
my
on.
council of one. God. One of these days, Eppa's going to drive Das completely nuts with the Council of One intrusion shenanigans to the point where he actually manages to command Das to actually do some horrific crime or something. I don't know.
I hadn't even planned that far ahead, and I love it.
Yeah.
All right then.
Anyways.
So you guys have reconvened. Where do you like to go from here? And who's going through what door?
Oh boy.
I mean, Das and I have done a couple of rooms each.
I mean, I've done nearly all the rooms each.
I've been keeping track. So I mean, I regret doing this, but it's been so worth it.
So far, I've got Swift. Oh. The S-E.
So who would like to go through a door?
S.
No volunteers. Oh, okay.
Neppa just sort of trots towards the north door.
Hang on, before you do.
Oh,
Do we have any rope left?
No, we
No.
don't. Because
Okay.
someone decided to keep the secret of the manacles to themselves, didn't they? Hey? Epe? As in the... No? Okay, that's not the name.
you were saying?
Yeah, so...
No, it's alright.
Yeah. No, continue.
No, I was going to say if there's no rope left, but
No. Oh, I
Okay,
did
okay.
have an idea though. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the north door. You guys can suffer this. Bye.
Okay, then.
Whoop.
Eppa, you go through the north door. You emerge back at the first room again, with the zip line and the hole in the sky. There is no
No,
pedestal
okay.
this time. Oh, you're gonna love this. However, at the far end, at the southern door, you can see above it, perched on the edge of, like, the top of the hill, where the cave goes and everything else. Looks like a boulder.
Huh.
Currently,
Just
it's
sort of, like,
not moving.
Lean to the left, lean to the right. So you're saying there is a boulder, a slope,
Mhm.
and that's what, aiming towards me?
Yep.
I look up just to make sure there's not one above my head.
Good man, there is not one above your head. Although you do notice that there is a slope also up the other side, almost like it's going to catch the boulder.
Okay. can't just do what I did last time. Because if there's a tripwire, the boulder's gonna hit me. I can't duck under a boulder. That doesn't work. Hmm. If only I'd taken mold earth.
Oh wait, no, I do have a solution. I cast Misty Step to the south door.
You, sir, are a candid scoundrel. You hear the faint sound of a disappointed trap master.
Oh, you
Although
just hear
that did burn my last second level spell slot though.
that does make sad rolling stone noises. Yeah, you hear sad rolling stone noises.
Oh.
That was awesome though. Alright then. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just realised I forgot to put something in, but that's fine. So, Eppa, you make your way back and you can happily catch up to the others.
So then, with enough of all your hairs combined, we can plait it in such a way that turns it into a rope, and then we can tie it around our waists, and then we can follow each other without us getting lost. Oh hi there! Oh hi, Peppy. Oh, darn it, that's not the name.
I'm just gonna go back to the boulder. So, yeah, no, there was a boulder on a ramp this time. That was fun. I made it sad somehow.
How can you make a stone sad?
I think I denied it its purpose in this universe.
How could you? You cruel, cruel person, you.
I'm a
Anyway.
wizard. The universe does what I tell it to do.
Anyways, I'm going to go rest. See what happens.
Oh, Das goes through the west door. Des, you find yourself in a green open field.
Oh.
For the rest of you, a good 2 minutes pass and Das has not re-emerged.
Maybe we should go after him.
Makes sense.
Alright then. Das, everyone catches up with you after a good couple of minutes.
Oh, so how am I going to remember the names properly? So I know it begins with an. I know one of them begins with an E. Or was it a P? I can't recall.
So, Rex, which room do you think we should go to next?
So how have we been going through these? So south, west, east.
And then west again?
No,
West
southwest,
again?
east, southwest. I have taken notes.
Why doesn't it like north?
Oh,
Let's-
wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. Me as a player has a theory, but I don't know whether Das is smart enough to have a
Let's.
theory.
So I think we should go and try like north next.
So
Makes sense to me.
does Rex go through the north door?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Rex, as you go through the north door, you find yourself. Go ahead, Des, you can make an intelligence check. Do you want to stop Rex going through the north door, or would you like him to suffer?
Let me roll first. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Wow.
no, Rex has,
Yeah,
Das
Rex
has
has
no
to
idea. Das
suffer.
is like, you can see steam coming out of his ears. He's about to have a brain hemorrhage. Rex, you go through the
Oh,
north
no.
door. you find yourself back at the starting room. With the crossbow bolt, the string, and the hole in the sky.
Rex actually goes back south
Okay.
and tries.
As you
Get
step
to
across
the
the middle of the room, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Hey. Let's
You were
see.
warned.
30. Dang it! Makes the save. As you get to the middle of the room, you find... You didn't notice it initially, but there was a tarp in the middle of the room. And as you put your foot in it, you feel it slip. You manage to roll yourself backwards on your heels so you don't fall in. And you watch the top just fall into a small 10-foot deep hole. Looking over the edge,
Well.
you just see the tarp clumped into a heap at the bottom.
Mhm. Yep.
This was the best route ever.
Yes.
Alright. But with that,
Okay.
you can make your way back to the others, because the route has been marked out for you, so you can just keep on
Yes.
chasing the others.
Yeah.
I will go through the east door.
Das, as you go through the east door, you find yourself back into the same space as you were before. Only now this time there is a difference.
As in the like the safety room where nothing bad could possibly happen.
Indeed, the same green space with 4 cave walls and everything else. There is a
Okay,
difference this time round,
yeah.
though.
Okay.
In the middle of this room stands a red dragonborn with a pair of horns that come out from the side of her head and almost curl around to almost like a crown. And she's wearing very old, simple-ish clothing. And what clothing colour did I actually give her? I actually need to look at her token again.
Did you give her golden eyes or at least yellowy eyes?
She does have flaming eyes, yes.
Oh, lovely.
For thematic appropriateness.
Okay.
You can see that on her left-hand side, because she's currently facing away from you. Like she has a pauldron on her left shoulder. I was about to say a palindrome on her left shoulder. That'd be weird.
Yeah, a palindrome.
And like a spiked wrist guard that protrudes to 2 claws. But with the others, Das has been back for a good few minutes now. You can try and catch up to him if you want.
Yeah, again. Couple of minutes have passed. Should we go see if he's okay?
I mean, worst case scenario, he's died in a trap.
Yeah, true. I almost did.
Same here. What did you get?
A huge thing falling from the ceiling.
Oh, I didn't get that one. I've had a hole in the floor covered by a tarp and a boulder. Oh, and a crossbow. That room does not like me. Oh well.
I'll just drag you all over so you'll catch up with Das, and then I will put this token up with you all.
Dear diary, it has been exactly 3 minutes since I've entered this
But
room.
as the rest of you are waiting to catch up, Das, this
Oh,
Dragonborn
yeah.
woman turns to you.
Oh, shit.
Well, hello there, dearie. It's been a while. How many... You look strange and different, little one.
Do I? I mean, I don't know whether I have a few additional scars from lots of scrapes and things here and there, and my clothing could do with a bit of a wash, because, I mean, yep, Yeah, it smells. It
It's fine.
smells
You
like.
smell like a soldier. And she like kneels down to get a good look at you, and like, it's like someone from a point in the past looking at clothing of today, and like, what is this? How has this been put together? It looks like it's all one piece.
Well, I'm no expert on the art of making clothes and all, but I think they
What a
have.
strange. And like, she takes your hat off your hat away from you. It's like, what a strange crown you're wearing. Oh, it's made of fabric. Oh no, that's a beautiful piece of leatherwork.
It's a hat. It's not a crown. I'm not that I.
What? Sorry, a hat.
A hat. Yes, it's something that one wears on their head.
Not a hood.
Not a hood. No.
And
Yes,
she's really confused, like at the word hat. Interesting.
No, like so sometimes.
I apologise. Have your hat back. Oh, you have company. Oh,
yes,
wow.
I do have. Oh wait, I do have company. Yes.
Oh my word! You are all strange. Oh, you're wearing a hat as well.
Yes.
No, deliberately pointing at Efra and. Oh my, he's a big one. Oh, he's like a giant rabbit. I never met your kind before. You're new and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, apologies. Introductions. People call me Maze. I'm
called Rex.
an unusual name for a rabbit, but I like it.
Yes.
Das is just writing all this down, like
Eppa.
taking notes.
As in epic?
No. Eppa. No, epic.
But it sounds like a derivation of the word epic. And like she even says it to you in like Draconic, and like part of your brain is like not entirely wrong. But also like even her Draconic, it sounds older.
I'm going to use this as a prompt for the investigation or insight check.
To go ahead and make an insight check.
Because I'm like, you're wearing old stuff. You're speaking old, and I know there's a thing from 1,000 years ago in here. I am sus.
It's good to be sus.
Natural 20s worth of sus.
God
Nice.
damn it, man! I have to whisper this to you. There's going to be whispers. What about the rest of you? What would you all like to do?
Well, the name is Captain Das Big Claw. No, Captain Big Claw. You can call me if you like, or just Captain. Captain will be absolutely fine. Or Captain Das. That'll be absolutely fine as well. Yes, a maze, is it? A maze. Yes, carry on, everyone, introducing yourselves while I non-discreetly make notes.
I can't tell whether or not that was a beautifully done fuck up, or if that was a purposely done epic mismatch of discreet and
It's kind of like I'm laying some breadcrumbs for something here, and then Eppa's just like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
Wait, where we put that?
I whispered it to you in Roll20
That's...
because it was easier than trying to open Discord and send it that way.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you'll go and introduce yourselves, and she's like, interesting. Oh, you sound and like with aliens, like you sound like you're from the peninsula. I haven't been there. I heard things. The last time I was out of here. The last time that the matron let us venture out. I would have loved to have gone. It would have been a good time. So what news from the outside? I mean, something interesting must have been going on. What's been down here tending to Mother's work?
Mother?
Mother? Yeah, I was gonna say both of us go like mother at the same time. What?
Well, it's how she always wanted us to call her. She was very strange. She was a very strict matron.
Oh, like a nun mother, like the nunnery, like kind of thing.
I wouldn't say she was a nun.
Do I have any point of reference for what you have told me?
From everything going on, those of you with a fairly higher than average insight, so that's mostly going to be Eppa and Aileen. Like, the way she's talking about this person, your brain just goes, she could mean Lilith. But
That doesn't bode well. That's the person that
which
the
makes sense,
island
'cause you're in
change
a
is named
region
after.
called Lilith Spore, and you found a tower that was shaped like a giant red dragon, but no. That would have to put her like over 1,000 years old. And she's been down here for over 1,000 years. How the hell is she still alive?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I
I
want to do a greeting.
Go on.
Can I do a greeting from the old empire?
You certainly can do.
Mhm.
I in Draconic do a full old greeting and see the reaction.
She looks up you up and down and goes, well, that was close. But like she corrects a little bit of grammar, like tells her like you need to roll an R a bit here and there. It's like when you do the ha sound, it's gonna be like right at the back of the throat. It almost sounds like you're throwing up, but you didn't quite want to throw up. That is impressive, though. That is impressive. I'm guessing you've come via Verulanium, or from round that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
So, what was the last thing you heard from the outside? You know, just because I don't want to tell you anything you already know.
Let's see. What was the last news before Matron left? Oh, that the Empire had recently expanded, and we'd taken over a bit of a region, a peninsula piece of land. It's where her people set up things. Strange lot. They drink a lot of olive. They eat a lot of olives and do have this whole sporting event once every couple of years or so. We decided to incorporate that in, and that's been a good fun time.
Oh, remind me, what year was that?
That would have been the year 400. Yeah, I think it was about 400. It's so I can't even remember what the Dane Park would have been on that first era. I suppose we were in, although it would have been. But yes, I have a sneaking suspicion it's been a bit longer than a couple of days.
Okay, this is out of character. What's the actual year?
That's a good question. My brain needs to remember. I did put it on one of the maps. Lay-by, save me. Right now, you guys are in the 4th era at the year 350. Each era is about 1,000 years, give or take. I think Fred's mad cackling means it's been considerably longer than a couple of days.
I'm just gonna fall on the floor.
Eppa, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Do you need? Do you need someone to listen to your plights? Because I am very worried from that maniacal cackle, and I should know. I've cackled maniacally enough to understand that even by my standards, this is quite worrying.
Oh, 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 dear woman. I think it's been. Oh, nearly 1600 years, give or take. How are you alive?
They are like a god.
1600 years. Wow.
Actually, can you double check my maths on that? I was
You
very
would be
rough.
way out. More like. Well, you guys are. What did I say? You were fourth era. Yeah, so
yeah,
it was
fourth
like
era.
3,000 years.
Oh, sorry, I thought each era was 500 years.
No, each era
Sorry,
is 1,000.
Sorry.
Give or take, like
30
it might go over 100 here or there. Again, each era is defined by like a key global event.
Cool. Upper's not bad at maths, so let's just pretend I put the right number in there.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that. That's what you go for. At which point she's like, "Oh wow, oh my!" Like even she like falls onto a butt and it's like, "I've been down here for a very long time.
Oh, that's an
The
understatement.
upstairs is gonna be so dusty.
Oh.
Mother's going to kill me when she finds out."
Well, we can always take you upstairs. Well, I mean, back up to the surface, and maybe you could experience the wonders of what on earth
That's
is going
the
on.
problem. Whilst you're down here, you have to go back up the other way. You can't go back the way you came. It was Mother's idea. Those that have proved themselves worthy through one set of trials, she decided that they need to do more trials to be more worthy, and on and on and on it goes. She was rather ridiculous in that way.
So, have
Wait a minute.
you... Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
this is her illusion?
Kind of. I mean, you could just say it's her constant test. You can't be a strong person if your mind's weak. Was her thing. You got to have a strong mind and a strong body.
Hmm.
So you know the way out?
Yes, I tended. Well, you guys are in the last room, so any door now leads out.
Is my detect magic still active, or will it have gone off by now?
How long does detect magic go for these days?
10 minutes, I want to say.
It's just on.
Yeah.
It's just on the waning side, but like even like your detect magic side. No, she's telling the truth. There's no more illusions going on here.
No, I was checking if there was any magic on her.
Oh, on her? Oh, she is deeply magical.
Is there anything that suggests that if she leaves this place, she'll dust?
Probably not. The amount of magic she's radiating, she's almost like a font of magic.
Oh.
Oh, no one else has detect magic on. Oh, this is great. This is great. Everyone's got a little secret now.
Yes,
Well,
that's basically the Olympics.
I think your trial might be over. Do you want to show us out?
Well, that's the thing. You see, I'm not lost. I tend to do this. This was my duty. I keep the house tidy for Mother.
Wait, you're the one who's setting the traps?
Well, no, I haven't been to check them. Were they still working? Are they resetting properly?
One of them shot me! Ah, tried to. I outsmarted it, but I made a very sad boulder. And that pit did disappear. That tarp apparently resets itself. But the
The
crossbow...
parts reset themselves. I thought the boulder, unfortunately, is a feeling boulder. It's very sad because apparently it didn't get to roll off the hill.
Well, poo-hoo to the boulder. It can send me a letter to complain.
It
But the
will do
crossbow...
when someone comes through and triggers it again. It'll use the person it runs over to write a very strongly worded, flat body.
Oh, and I gave Das your crossbow.
Oh, looks over the desk. Can I have the crossbow back?
Sure. It looks old and rusty anyway, and you'll pass it back to Maze.
Maze takes it and like, checks the mechanism and everything else, and like pulls it, and like she effortlessly pulls the string back. Doesn't use like a ratchet mechanism or anything. Just locks it. And like, seems fine to me. Twang. Still perfectly functional. What do you do with good housekeeping? So yeah, if you want to leave, and she gestures to one of the doorways and like, this way.
All right. Yes.
Do you know what to show us around? I mean, you are the host.
This place is more just like a roving trial. The whole point was like multiple candidates would find their way down here, and then they would have to find the exit on their own with no instructional help.
Oh no, I meant for the rest of the house, rest of the building complex.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. This way's the fastest way out.
Yes, especially the third floor. I'm very looking forward to seeing the third floor.
Oh, yeah, the third floor is Mother's private floor. No one's allowed up there.
Oh.
Is she leading the way?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, so she leads you guys out into an actual like cave. In fact, I'm just gonna get rid of the fog of war. Whoops, that didn't reset it. That actually just put it back on. 1 second. Where is it? Fog of war off. Save. There you go.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
The rest of the maze. She leads you through down to this area where it's like now back to Mason Stone. As she leads you to the entrance, she's like, oh, one moment. DM's got to flick through his notes to know how to stop this one going off. What's that one? Oh, yeah, she points out a loose bit of gravelled stone on the floor. It's like, don't step on that one. That closes the door and forces you to go all the way around.
Fair enough.
And I'd appreciate it if you didn't break it. It was very expensive to put in. And then she leads you into this stone-worked area and then down another flight of stairs to a lower level. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh,
Yes.
boy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
And for those that wanted the Easter egg to the puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
the correct sequence is down, left, right. Down, left, right.
Now, see, I thought that it was more to do with, like, well, the sun definitely touches the east, south, and west.
Oh no,
But
are you ready
never
for
more.
what the Easter egg is?
Go on, then.
Those are the buttons you have to press on Ocarina of Time to play Saria's song. Also known as the theme to the Lost Woods.
Ooh.
Nice.
Actually, that's interesting.
Yeah, so basically I lost Woods Jewel. There was a correct path with music. But I didn't give you the music, because I'm an evil bastard.
Yes.
But every time you guys went through a wrong door, you got a different trap back at the start.
Mm.
I had a total of 5 traps prepared.
Have you set off every single one?
Nope, you got all the way to the trap 4, which was Boulder.
What was trap 5?
Oh no, sorry. Trap 3 was boulder. Trap 4 is a falling portcullis that then locks you out of the room. So you can't actually proceed forwards. You have to then go back and reset everything, which then gives you trap 5, which is where things get crazy.
All of them at the same time?
Nope. No. So, this one is in Xanathar's guide. It is called the Blades Trap. So this has whirling blades, crushing pillars, a rune of fear, and then the longer it goes on, the faster things go. So, like, the blades do 2d10 damage. But, like, if you don't disarm it in a round, then the blades do 2d10 plus 1d6. And each one just keeps on increasing until eventually it gets to maximum speed where the whirling blades are doing a whopping 5d10.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah, and just basically start ripping through you. The crushing walls start doing an insane amount of damage. The Rune of Fear now is like a 30-foot area, which would encompass the entire thing. Which would then make moving towards the exit impossible, because then the exit is the source of fear. You can't willingly move towards the exit. It's great. It was really good, and the blades just keep going across the diagonal and then up and down columns and across each row.
How did we hurt you?
Didn't. I wanted to create an interesting trap room, and that was the best trap room I had. But I have some better news for you, and you're going to love the news.
Okay.
We leveled up.
Congratulations, because of the traps and the XP bonuses, you now have attained level 5.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Woo! Okay. Let's have a look-see. What do I want to do?
Now
So
we
you're
have escaped
welcome.
our world of pure imagination.
So yes, once you guys level up and everything, I'm going to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. I
Yeah.
will put a post up somewhere. I don't know if I can do it on Twitch. I know I can certainly do it on YouTube if I have access to the community tab. Like the rules for how to run this encounter, if you will.
Oh, cool.
Because, again, I thought it was quite a fun thing. My friend was like, I need to challenge you with something. Oh, I know, an actual puzzle room. So it is just a simple room where north, down, left, right, pick a direction. You can even make it, whatever you wanted. I originally, put in the Konami code. So you'd have to go up, up, down, down, left, right, to get out. And it's just basically, every time they pick a wrong door, they get a trap in the original room they start in, and it just keeps changing every time they get one wrong. And that was the thing I came to. So yeah, Xanathar's
cool.
guide actually had something good in it.
Yes.
Sweet proficiency bonus.
Yeah, you all get the cool stuff now. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in next week for some more D&D shenanigans, where we see what happens further down in the levels of this tower/dungeon. Until then, everybody, bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.